Okay, so this is a quick video on the 1967 Mustang outer wheelhouse. So, of course, I got to be the lucky one to put this on wrong on my first try. So, the wheelhouse itself actually is a good piece. I bought this at Mustangs Unlimited. I probably won't buy anything else there. I just had issues with their customer service, but anyhow, you have an alignment hole at the bottom here. I align that up, and then there's a notch here. You line that up. The top, I didn't want to at first make it flush all the way around, but it just looked like it fit well. And one of my guys, when I wasn't here, decided he was going to do me a favor and weld every single spot weld all the way around, doing me a favor. This is why I like sheet metal screws, even though I don't like having to weld the holes up afterwards, or using Clecos, or basically even just a couple spot welds just to tack it in place to test fit it. So what happened was I stuck the brand new Dynacorn quarter on, which I give that thing props. That thing fits like a glove. I got it on the other side of the car, and it fits right where it's supposed to, perfect. And I have the original outer wheelhouse over there. Everything is just a nice tight snug fit. So anyhow, I went to put this quarter on, and this did not fit where it's supposed to on the flare of the fender there. So when I lifted that fender up, then it went up into place and was too high at the top. I seen some guy cut the wheelhouse and put a patch and lowered it and stuff like that, but I don't like doing that. So anyways, I'll tell you how I made this fit. So the first thing I notice is this lip here that goes all the way around is not as tall as factory. The stamping isn't as crisp here as factory, but that's okay, or OEM. But it doesn't really even matter. What does matter, at least on this piece here, when I felt up under inside this area, because this is matching on the other side, I made this level, or I should say flush. So this piece here is flush on the seam from the bottom all the way around to the other side. Took a pair of vice grips, clamped it, put the quarter on, fit in here perfect, including, you can see, or maybe not see, the holes there from the where the original outer wheelhouse was, that, you know, formed an angled line, and now the angle of this wheelhouse matches that perfectly. This tab here is longer than this one, so you don't worry about that. You don't worry about this marking here. That obviously doesn't matter. That was off a little bit too. I don't think it really matters, because as this goes down inside, it fits in the rocker, and then it just doesn't go any further. That's just it. Everything else down there lined up where it should go. So basically it just tilted this back some more, which lowered this. But like I said, when I put this quarter on, it is now, it fits on the rocker in a straight line perfect, no gap in the front. It lines up with the vent opening with no issues. It sits down the top of the frame perfect, and it wraps the taillight panel, and everything fits in there perfect. And the lower part of the quarter follows the original drop down with no issues. And when I run my fingers up in here, this lip is perfect from the beginning to the end. And where it curves down here at the bottom, this fits inside the quarter perfectly right where it should go. So that's how I do know that this at least is where it needs to be, where it should be. So that's my tip. If you're going to do an outer wheelhouse, do not worry about any of the markings. Line that up the best as possible. Make it flush on the inside so that this seam here in the middle is flush from all the way around. And then tack it, try your quarter. If I mean, this should drop, this here should drop right inside that flared lip, perfect. And you should not have a gap between the quarter skin and this lip under here, this lip. And that's it. So, thanks for watching.